you're legendary for the parties that you throw. Mm-hmm. You throw a great party.
I'm a legend, baby, for a whole bunch of things.
Yes.
You know.
Huh?
Yeah. Women, beautiful women, of course. Beautiful men for the ladies, of course.
Like, what kind of Diddy type shit is that? Talking about beautiful men for the ladies. What? What kind of shit is that to say to a motherfucker?
We need alcohols.
Right.
Alcohols.
Right.
You need locks on the doors.
Okay, this is sounding kind of dangerous now.
It's a little kinky, but
yeah.
This is all breaking in. We're dealing with rolling thunder out here. Yeah, so I'm seeing Diddy has been found guilty on 2 counts.
He's a 55-year-old man sitting in a courtroom at 500 Pearl Street inside a Lower Manhattan courthouse, waiting to see if he will die in prison.
That's crazy.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode.
We know what you're talking.
But not all the way. July 2nd, 2025, at 9:52 in the morning, the jury in one of hip-hop's biggest cases reached a verdict on all counts regarding whether or not Diddy did it. The hip-hop mogul would receive a small victory in court days prior when the prosecutors dropped his attempted kidnapping and arson charge.
Okay.
But Diddy still faced 5 counts. Racketeering conspiracy, 2 counts of sex trafficking, and 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. If found guilty of the most serious charges, he could face life in federal prison. But Diddy just did the damn impossible. For the racketeering conspiracy, Diddy was found not guilty. For 2 counts of sex trafficking, Diddy was found not guilty.
What?
And for 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution, Diddy was found guilty.
He finna get $5,000 fine and a 5-day probation for that shit, man. Man, hell no, bro. This just to show you, gang. I'm not surprised. Hearing it is kind of crazy, I ain't gonna lie. But I'm not really surprised because, like, he's a billionaire, bro. Like it's no judge in the world. It's very few judges, very fefew lawyers, very few mayors, very few district attorneys that you could be like, hey, listen, I understand the charges. I'm going to give all y'all $10 million. Just let me off easy. Find me guilty on something easy so I can take my ass home, okay? Thank you. It's not too many people that's going to be like, no, I'm not taking $10 million because I want to keep it real with myself. So get this. My uncle accidentally became a millionaire because of a bird and some walnuts. Long story short, he driving home from work and a bird flies through his window and try to steal the walnuts that he was eating. Out of nowhere, a drunk driver in an 18-wheeler truck comes out of nowhere, smacks his car, totals it, and he ends up in a hospital for 42 days. Now this is where it get better. He got a lawyer from Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury firm, and they handled all the paperwork, all the appointments, all the additional costs, and my uncle is now a millionaire living in Florida. So if you get seriously hurt, your case can be worth millions. Morgan & Morgan does not play around with lowball offers. They're the biggest for a reason. They've won a lot, and it only takes a few minutes to see if you have a case. They've won $12 million in Florida and $26 million in Philly just for crash victims. That's 30 to 40 times what the insurance offered. If you are in an accident or if you're injured in any way, you should know how to protect your rights. Don't overthink it. Take action to protect your rights, and Morgan & Morgan will fight to get you the compensation you deserve if you become their client. And here's the best part. It's 100% free unless you win some money. If you think you got a case, you're just a few clicks away from changing your entire life. You can start your claim now at www.forthepeople.com/Mac or by scanning the QR code on the screen from your phone's camera. Ain't nobody doing that shit.
For those that don't understand how seemingly impossible this
That's
was,
crazy, though.
Diddy damn near just beat the feds.
Yeah, he did.
While he isn't 100% innocent,
Yeah.
Diddy could have just received up to a life sentence in federal prison,
For all that.
and now only faces up to 10 years. Meaning it isn't even guaranteed he gets anywhere
Anytime.
close to that.
Right.
Diddy could walk with 3 years, 5 years, federal supervision, which is basically probation.
Yeah.
We don't know which way this case will go, but we know this isn't the end for Diddy. And if anything, this is
That's
a
crazy,
prime
though.
example of how powerful people still remain powerful
Oh, you
in
know
a
that.
federal courtroom. Diddy's lawyers were able to convince the jury that he was innocent of the most serious charges, while
Man.
prosecutors knew they had to drop 2 other serious charges in the hopes that one of them would stick. In the end, we've all learned that Diddy is by far one of the freakiest men in hip-hop. But at the same time, Diddy wasn't found guilty of the many things he was accused of in the lawsuit by his former employee.
Definitely
when
over
it comes
freaky.
to drug and
Not even
grain.
that though. Like, think about how many people who was associated with Diddy just mysteriously died. You know what I'm saying? Think about it's a lot of crazy shit that I've been hearing since he got arrested. But the fact that he pretty much just beat the feds is crazy.
Forcing people into things they didn't want to do.
Who want to start a parlay? I got $25 that he get less than 3 years, but I got an extra $2,500 that he get out of jail. You know what I'm saying? He probably be on house arrest or something like that.
Awfully
He not gonna
recording
be in no
freaky
jail.
activity.
No.
It sounds more so the ones that have stood against Diddy did so for a Cassie payout, which we found out during the trial was worth $20 million.
Damn.
Now, Diddy was not found guilty of trafficking Cassie or another ex-girlfriend of his.
Okay.
But he was found guilty of transporting them for prostitution.
Right.
And even that is a toss-up because the line between spoiling a grown woman and hooking up with her
and prostitution
becomes blurred
is different.
apparently if you fly them out or fly with them.
Right.
Now, this is all breaking news, so Diddy's sentencing date has not been set at the time of me recording this video, but it will come, and I will be making an update for y'all. Now, this is major. This is
crazy.
actually bad for a lot of people.
No, for real,
because when Diddy got indicted, everyone assumed he was done.
Right.
You're hearing RICO, you're hearing
Right.
trafficking. These are big things. These are
Yeah.
like mafia words.
Right,
you know what
right,
I mean?
right,
This
right.
is like 20 to life type vocabulary right here.
Yeah,
right?
no cap.
So everybody immediately turned against Diddy. Everyone that was at the parties, everyone that was hanging out with him, the rappers, the models, the actors, the actresses, everybody went away. And now I guarantee
And you know what's crazy and so spooky? Like when R. Kelly came out, or who else can I think of right now, folks? It was like this when other celebrities come out or get arrested for some, everybody be coming out like, oh, I seen this, I seen that. Yeah, when they accused him, when Diddy got arrested, ain't nobody say nothing, twin. At the very least, you would have had, you know, like the huge celebrities, LeBron, Jay-Z. You would have had them come out and say, shit, it was more people that said something about Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion than it was about Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Nobody came out on their Instagram and was like, if he did that, he's disgusting and he deserved, I do not support Diddy and all that. Nobody really came out and really went against him. And that was the crazy part. That come to show me that he got some tapes of y'all motherfuckers too. He got some weird old freakazoid ass tapes or some goddamn Illuminati, write your name in blood. He got something going on and you ain't finna say nothing. Cause you scared.
Everybody's stomach is turning. Because this is the thing, for however long Diddy's been locked up, he's gonna get time served for that.
Yeah.
Then he'll get his sentence.
Right.
And if his sentence with the time served is reduced to a point that he can go to a halfway house,
he's getting out, bro.
On federal supervision, etc., Diddy will basically be home.
He's out, bro.
You know what I mean?
It's over.
And
it's over.
all the people that turned their back on him,
He coming for their ass.
are now gonna be enemies of his.
Right.
And I'm not saying enemies in the sense that he's gonna, try to kidnap them or blow their cars up, but the simple fact that if Diddy returns home to a position of power in hip hop and in the industry, he's gonna be able to do a whole lot of shit.
Dirt. And that's the thing too. Even if it ain't for a call, if he got the power and the money, that he can still make a call and mess your whole career up. He can still, you know what I'm saying, send an email and stop all your money. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
to fuck people up.
Ooh,
He'll
boy.
be able to pull strings on who gets invited here, who gets to perform there, who's getting signed, who's getting fired.
And I'm gonna stop pausing it, but that's why y'all don't see me do collabs for real on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I'm not gonna make my content dependent on somebody else fucking with me. You see what I'm saying? So and I'm not opposed to getting put on or somebody helping me. That ain't the thing. But I'm not gonna build a platform off of getting invited to this party or this party. And if I don't get invited, I don't have no content. I'll never do that. Because if I did that, somebody could stop my shit up. The way I built my platform and the way I do my YouTube and everything, every way I make money is the stock market. If you're not the president or something like that, you can't stop what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? You can really just gonna grow it. It's not no YouTuber that can call somebody and be like, don't let him to the party. Don't let him to this. Don't let him come to this event. Don't let him come to this. Can't nobody do that. Nobody can do that and stop my money up. You see what I'm saying? Only person that can stop my money up is me or like the CEO of YouTube or some shit. You know what I mean though? Like,
this is a big thing. We're talking about a billionaire? Like, Diddy ain't no small fucking person.
Right.
This is a hip hop icon, a mogul, somebody that's been there from the beginning with the biggest artists, involved in the craziest shit, dated the most beautiful women, threw the craziest parties, has dirt on every fucking body.
No cap though.
And now it's like, yeah, I'm back. You know,
he
comes home and whatever dirt the feds didn't have, he got. And it's like, I'm back. Yeah. Oh, y'all were laughing at me on Instagram. Y'all were tweeting about me on Twitter.
He finna drop
All
the
right,
tape.
bet. Here's this video. Here's that picture. Oh, you don't remember you were here? Like, Diddy still has a lot of power over a lot of people.
That's why they shut the fuck up.
And obviously, when we heard all the accusations, nobody's gonna side with somebody that has accusations like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But after he's been found guilty, what he got found guilty of, I'm still like confused about, right? Transporting for prostitution.
What does that even mean?
If you fly a girl from LA to Miami and you take her to the Louis store, you take her to Dior, you take her to whatever restaurant you want to go to down there, you're spending money on her. You know? What if you give her cash? You just flat out give her cash, or you sell her. And you end up hooking up with her. Is that transportation for prostitution? Like,
right. That's why he got convicted. He got found guilty of like the stupidest charge. Like, so if that's the case, every nigga who ever got some butt ever could be found of the same crime. You see what I'm saying? Because what girl have let you hit without you doing nothing? You ain't took her on no date. Motherfucker ain't picked her up, put some gas in the car. You ain't paid for the movies. Only a hoe gonna let you hit it. You ain't did nothing for her. You ain't bought her a meal. Motherfucker ain't flew her out. You ain't did nothing. You just met her today. Like, you know? So
I don't know. I don't see Diddy pulling up with the fur, the mink coat, and the fucking, you know, like on some pimp shit. Like, yeah, here's Cassie. I don't know. I mean, we found out a lot of things about Cassie in the trial. Her husband, a lot of women are praising him for accepting her.
Man, you better get his goofy ass.
If I was him, I don't think I'd be here. Like, the shit that he had to sit there and listen to. But I guess if your girl's getting $20 million and you get to enjoy that, but...
Fuck that. I ain't selling my soul out for that, boy. If I'm sitting in the court and I'm hearing all this, and I don't even know what happened, but if I'm hearing some, man, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? And girls is praising him because them hoes is hoes too.
It couldn't be me. But like I said, sentencing will come. And we'll find out the totality of this trial. You know, it's a possibility he gets hit with like 8 years. He gets hit with 7 years, and yeah, that's damaging.
Yeah,
especially
for sure.
due to the fact that he's what, like 55.
He already old.
You know, like the thing is, prison time gets a lot more serious the older you get. Because you don't have many years to just waste. You know, and you only have so many resources inside of prison to maintain health.
Right.
But I just have a feeling that it's not gonna be bad, and I
it's
could
not
be
gonna
wrong.
He finna get time served, a little bit of probation. His ass gonna be home. He gonna have the biggest freak off party in the world. Do your homework. It's gonna be all type of freakazoids up in there. Ooh wee. He gonna invite all the freaks. He gonna have the freak off of the freak off of the freak off of the century, folks. I'm telling you, it's gonna be that you gonna have to be naked just to get in the goddamn party. Do your homework. Hey, shit, y'all won't see Mula there for the grade. Motherfucker that be sit here in reality. Shit.